And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Transport Fever. Well, I was looking at, getting this all set up, and I came over here on a whim. The month just changed over, and look at Indianapolis. 10,058 residents. How about that? We actually made it to 10,000. It took up to 2050, 150 years it took to get this city bursting at the seams, and this whole area has really exploded. This area really grew after not only adding that line, but also putting a nice highway in between Columbus and Indianapolis. So I put this big highway in there, and it sort of perked this whole area up for reasons I don't know. But rather than just cut the series here because we made it to 10,000, I'd like to finish our process over here. So I'm gonna pause it for a second. So let's look at we're gonna want first. Let's do an oil refinery, which is gonna go right here. So right like that. So this covers and that covers. And now we're going to want oil wells. Oil refinery, query, forest farm, oil well. And we're going to set this right there. Okay, and in here, I'll first want to get these things squared away. So I'm going to put a road right in between. Okay, not that kind of road. Not a medium country road. I'm going to do a medium street. And this is going to be rather tough. So let's even it out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry about that. Okay, that's a little dimple in there, but that's okay. Because I need a road going through there so I can have a station on each side. That's the plan. So we're going to do a cargo terminal 244, or do I need 2? Let's go 2. High speed going this way. Well, that is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. Wow. So put it right in the middle there. That connects perfectly with those. We can sort out the details later. So we're going to want a little bit more off of this side probably. So let's do another one on this side. Oh yeah, we're going to need a little bit more off the top here. Stations are a little longer than I thought they were going to be. Okay, let's line that up as close as we can. And yes, it's raised up a little bit, but we have a little bit of leeway there. So I'm not too concerned with that. So we're going to line that right up, and then oh, that really did not line up right. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. That's a little better. So right there. I think that's good. And then basically join this up. Oh no. Let's latch onto it properly. Join that up. Okay, this is not cooperating. So, see if we can force it. Build them up. That way everything builds. And then see Boy, it really does not like to do that, does it? It really hates doing these on a slope. It really does. Okay, well, let's get the good old terrain out here and really encourage it. So, does that make any bit of a difference? I mean, it could work. For some reason, this one can go a little bit further. I'm not sure why. Okay, how about on this side? This side is going to cause me problems too. So how about this side? Actually, that's not bad there. There we go. Now, signal-wise, let's look at signals. And over here. And that should be good. That should be good there. And finally, the chemical plant. So let's see where that is. Goods, iron quarry, or refinery. There it is. We're going to put this right in here. And we should cover this and this one. So everything is covered. Everything is good. So now let's do a gray from here to here. It's good to go there. And this is going to be buff crude for plastic. Okay. Another new line from here to here, and that's going to be black for black gold, and this is going to be buff oil for plastic. And last line from here to here is going to be orange, and this is going to be buff plastic for tools. Okay, now what are the odds that this is going to work right off the bat? So let's get some signals going on here. This has to be flat. Not signals, I meant depots. Okay, there's some depots for that line. Now this one I've already got some depots, but they're facing the wrong way, except for this one. No, this one is facing the wrong way. So let's just take all these out. This one's got to come this way. No, you want to be even. And this one's got to come this way. Are you going to line up right? Oh, sometimes it snaps right away, but... Oh. So let's just connect that up like that. And these are already depotted, so we don't have to worry about that. So let's first set up the plastic. I already set those lines up, so those are good. And let's put, I'm going to put 3 trains on each one of these. So this is going to be orange, regular NSBs, and the box cars set to plastic. And we're going to build them all the way out to there. Do the same thing here. This is a very expensive process. Plastic. Okay. So this is buff plastic for tools. Buff plastic for tools. And similarly, buy trains. This is going to be black. And this be L8. And this is going to be oil. And on this line, I'll have 3. So this is buff oil for plastic. So here, same deal. This is oil. And 1, 2, buff oil for plastic. And this one is the crude. So, and we only need 2 on this. So this is the lighter gray. And this is crude oil. We're going to max these out as well. So this is, well, let's, before we set the lines, I want to make sure I'm not going to build too many in each depot. So we're going to just set these all up first. And crude. Double it. Lastly, and I know I'm getting way ahead of myself. I don't even know if this line is going to work, but I'm assuming that it is. And sometimes assumption does things, and I won't mention them. But we're just going to do it anyway, just for fun. So set line, buff crude for plastic. Should be right on there. Good. Buff crude for plastic. Buff crude for plastic. There. All 3 of those are set. Let's start it up. Let's get it running. Let's get it rolling. So we will see with this closer plastic system if this actually responds and says, oh goodness, we have way better plastic response time. So let's look at this is the buff plastic for tools. What is the line frequency on this? Buff plastic for tools, 18 seconds. So our timing on this is way better than the other one, which was 65 seconds. Or no, it's down to 55 seconds, I should say. But we're down to 18 seconds. So if we don't start demanding plastic, I am going to... my head's going to explode or something. I don't know, because this is ridiculous. Let's wait for the next month before we make any judgments. Come on. And of course we have to save, which really... ooh, look at that. 1. It's demanding 1 plastic. So we are indeed telling this thing we want plastic, which is good, because look at that. We want 1 plastic right there. So it's going to slowly, in this side of things, start creeping up in production. You can see production for this goes way up at first while it's filling up its inner stores. But these trains are all coming out all at the same time, which I really didn't want to begin with, but I guess we have to deal with it. So the next month should increase that plastic a little bit. Let's go see if this is actually affecting this plastic. Okay, so far not. So let's see what happens when this thing kicks over. See what our plastic... okay, plastic demand didn't move. It's not a good sign. But it hasn't gotten the first one yet. So it may wait until it gets like the first bit of plastic, which is unfortunate. I really do need to double this lineup. I mean, I don't really need to now that we've hit our goal. But it looks like this one's doing pretty good. Yeah, our oil line caught right back up again. Look at that. Yeah, that is a lot of plastic that we're waiting for there. So, are we going to kick off some more plastic demand right off the bat? So this, I don't think, for some reason, it doesn't even see that there's plastic coming from here. I don't know why. I mean, it shouldn't care. But for some reason, it's not seeing this as an option. I don't know if that line is too long. I've never experienced a problem where the line just wasn't long enough. So I'm not sure if it actually hit a plastic yet. Do we have plastic coming in on any of these? No. How about you? No. You? No. I think the refinery. Oh, no. Refinery is definitely delivering us oil. So, oh, something's happened over here. Okay, something bad happened here. Why is that? Why did something bad happen here? Okay, these... I need to turn these guys around. Why are you... Why did you derp? Why did you derp out? Okay, we're going to turn you around. And we're going to turn you around. Oh, no. You and you. And you. And you. And we are going to cheat it a little bit here. And we are going to... This is kind of a hacky sort of way of doing this. So let those come in, and then we'll flip them around so they actually go all the way through and see why. So we're going to flip them around here and here. And then once they're there, we're going to see just why they derped out. So, no, pause. And we want to take out the little... Take out these. So the lines make sure that they don't know. And then let's see why... Okay, well, that is baffling. I'm not sure. Okay, first of all, take care of that. Okay, so we gotta figure out, I think, because these things are right. And these are all right. So why, pray tell, is this a problem? So I'm gonna have to do this hacky thing again. Let them load all the way in. And then we're going to pause it. No, we're gonna reverse. And do they load all the way into the station? Maybe that's why. Okay. So, I think it might be because this is just too close. So we're first gonna do this. And then this one can come across. And then this one. Like that. Okay. And we can get rid of this signal, that signal. Kind of working the problem here. And set these up. So now, what do you do? Oh, yay. They're working. Okay. How about this one? Oh, good. So, this one can turn back around. This one can turn back around. And these two can turn back around. Oh, no. Maybe not. So these should stop. Yep. And hopefully, I don't have the same problem over here that I did over there. Okay, those seem to be working. So something with that other junction is what made it bad. Okay. So now we've got our first oil on the way, and we're still only requesting one. So I want to see. Oh, the lag is so real. We got so many trains running and so much stuff going. So here's all of our oil. And hopefully we'll get some plastic delivered. So I'm going to speed it up just a little bit here. Okay, we've got our first plastic. Okay, good, good, good. That's really helping. So this will update the tool factory to start demanding more and more steel as well. So let's look at our steel line just in case. We've got a lot of steel down here ready to go, so I won't worry about those just yet. So is this our first plastic train? Yes, we've got 3 plastic coming in. That should tell us we are servicing plastic. So there is the plastic. Why aren't you using the plastic? There we go. Oh, that was just more plastic. Okay, now we're using a little bit of it. Looks like, oh yeah, there we go. Machines went up. Good. Now we just need more and more. Oh yeah, plastic demand went up. Boy, it's using a lot of that. It's using a lot of it all at once. So, if that's going up, are we demanding any plastic over here? We are still not getting any plastic on this line. So that is interesting. Whoa. Laggy game. So yeah, all of these trains I'll probably just retire. We're really not getting any sort of movement from there at all. So yeah. Come on. Click you. Go to depot. Gonna retire. Yeah, see, now plastic has really gone up. As you start delivering it, demand starts going up, and then production starts going up. Whoa, he is cruising. So yeah, it is time to retire this drain on the resources here. It's not working the way I wanted it to. All right. Oh, wow, he is. Let's pause. Oh, I'm going fast speed. That's why everything is cruising so fast. Okay. So, plastic is going up. Oh, the lag is so amazing. And so this demand should be going way up. I don't know why that potential is so high. It's probably because it needs to fill its own stores. So I've got tons and tons of oil able to be processed. Just a matter of waiting a couple of years for this entire system to update itself. I could manually move this up, but the demand isn't there to cover the manual upgrade. So it's always best to let it go up naturally. So we are going to send everything to depot, and that line should be completely empty now, which was not Buff, but the other plastic for tools, Detroit, yeah. So this one can be deleted. All right, let's do a quick check on our population. I'm going to pause it just because of reasons. Look at all the food that we've got ready to be shipped out. Yeah, the whole trucking thing is annoying. I might have to bring those trucks and mod them even more so they carry more than 50. And make them unload and unload faster, just because the city size, it's just extreme now. I mean, look at all that food. 225 food there, 227 food there. That's like 500 food. Indianapolis, oh, we're just below the 10,000. We're on another ebb. But we've got plastic going, and apparently it just was too far to travel. The old plastic line, that was just too far for it to actually see that I could deliver plastic, which is unfortunate, because that was a nice line. That would have been very profitable had it actually started delivering plastic. But now machine production has gone way up. So hopefully it's going to start requesting more and more steel. So the steel will be in high demand. So I might actually, I might have to triple up the iron ore production. But let me know if you want me to keep going on this. You know, we've got Charlotte down here that's growing. I mean, this the last couple of years. Look at the growth on Charlotte since we hooked it all up and then gave it something to live for. I mean, we've over tripled the overall population of the city. Canada now, I mean, Windsor really hasn't done all that well, but it was already connected to Detroit, so a lot of this city is actually up in here. But, you know, Toronto has grown. Look at all this growth up here. All of these houses, all of that is all brand new. And finally, Ottawa has also grown quite a bit. So, yeah, just hooking these things up really lights a fire under them and gets them going crazy fast. Buffalo, sorry Buffalo, but you are decommissioned. You still got dirt roads in there. Didn't hook up Buffalo or Pittsburgh. Those are Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland, I guess, were probably the only three cities that I didn't cover in some way, shape, or form. I got all of these. I did get Charlotte. Those two, I mean, these have been pretty steady for the whole game. And we got some interesting errors going on out here. That is fascinating. I'm going to take a screenshot of that and post that on the forums. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. Let me know if you want some more. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.